Hey, what's happening? It's Cooper Anderson from Creating the Sound, and tonight we're going to do the next snare drum of the day, which is reference from the John Mayer track Vultures, the GMS 6.5 by 14 inch super vintage 6 lug. So I took a listen to the reference, and the first thing I noticed was the compression on the record is like insane. That's definitely part of the sound. They just like murdered it with compression. So on the raw tracks from Dylan, we have little, if any, compression. So that's definitely, I think, playing around with the compression is going to get us 90% of the way there. So without further ado, let's dive in. So here we are with the standard tracks. I'm just going to start off by soloing the snare. Well, I'll play everything first so we can get a vibe of it. So that's the vibe of overall everything. I like to add the full mixer in Logic. For me, it's easier to switch back and forth between the keys like that. So let's pull up one of my favorite vintage compressors, which is the UAD 176, the Tube 1176. Let's solo that snare and just start locking in a compression sound. And that fast attack right there, that pretty much gets, even just turning the attack up like that, gets us a lot closer. So let's turn up the ratio and get a little more compression here. This is cool, but let's try a different 1176 because I think this one might actually be too smooth. It might be more of the solid state 1176. So let's go with Rev A, I guess, or AE. This is probably the first one. I don't know the difference between these things. Just usually with the 1176s, I just try to flip through till I find one that sounds cool. And more often than not, I like the less aggressive sound of the 176 with the tubes. Yeah, that's not quite it either. Let's see about a different 1176. Let's try the Rev A. So this is the silver face. That's pretty cool. I'm going to save that one but bypass it, and then let's try a few more. Maybe some from different manufacturers. So that was the AE. Let's try the Rev E. Oh, this is the purple one. Yeah, that might be a little better. Let's compare that to the other. Yes, see how this one has that kind of grit to the attack? That was more the sound I was hearing on the John Mayer record. But let's do the same thing. We're going to save that purple one and bypass. And then we'll load up. Let's try the Plug-in Alliance. The purple 77. This is going to end up being an 1176 shootout. That one's pretty good too. I like backing off the attack. Let's see what that sounds like on this one. Sorry, backing off the release. That definitely helps it out a little more, I think. That one's pretty good. So far, I think this is still the winner for me. Let's try a Waves, the CLA 76. I'm just gonna put that same setting in. That one's ballpark. Still like the grit of this UAD one the best. What other 1176s do I have? I have the Black Rooster, the VLA FET. That was interesting. The VLA FET definitely does something a little different that's kind of cool, but still leaning towards this UAD one. Okay, so I did the Waves, did the UAD. Oh, Native Instruments. All right, here's the Native Instruments one. Not bad, not bad. These actually might sound similar because I believe Softtube designed a lot of the UAD stuff, so I don't know if they did this particular one or not, but that's probably why they sound so similar. So let's see. I'm just running through the plugins real quick to see if I have any other 1176. So many plugins. Let's see. I think that may be it. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay, so let's just go with the purple one then. The purple UAD. Okay, so when I compress it this hard, one of the main issues that I'm getting is that there's a lot of room. So I'm trying to figure out which microphone that's coming from and how we can minimize that. So let's take a listen. I think if we try gating the individual mics first, see where that gets us. So we'll drum gate this. Okay, that's sounding a lot better. A lot less room. Okay, so now I'm not getting that compression from the other tracks. So let's add in the other tracks one by one. Okay, so that's just the kick. Kick sounded pretty good. This will probably need some gating too, though. Try EQing the hi-hat a little bit. I'm going to add this compressor to our character mic stem and just see what happens. Way too much. Yeah, that didn't sound very good. So let's try the same on the rooms. That's definitely helping more on the room stem. Then we just turn the whole thing down. All right, so that's pretty good. I was just trying to do a quick mix anyway, so the main thing, like I said, that popped out to me was the compression on the snare. So I think we got pretty close to that, just from memory's sake. I can't play the original version for copyright reasons. So that was the quick mix of the snare drum of the day, brought to you by Creating the Sound. Check us out for more in-depth sample recreation tutorials about recording, mixing, and mastering and production. See you next time.